Ladies and gentlemen, I never thought I'd be saying this one day, but ChatGPT officially changed YouTube forever. Because ChatGPT just launched their latest writing model, 4.5, that can do deep research, and their new image generation model, which unless you've been living in a cave, you probably saw it flooding your feed with all of those Ghibli-style images. You can now use AI to handle all the boring work and pump out tons of high-quality content in no time. I actually tested this with my own clients, and the results were insane. I'll show you how to research content in 10 minutes, write scripts that don't put people to sleep, and design amazing YouTube thumbnails even with zero graphic design skills. Alright, let's be real. YouTube is a game of retention, meaning how long can you keep viewers watching? That's literally all what YouTube cares about. Now, the most important factor to increase retention is simply how well written your script is. No wonder why scripting is the most time-consuming part of making a good video, right after editing, of course. All my top-performing videos, whether for me or my clients, were simply the best written scripts, and that's exactly where GPT 4.5 comes in. You no longer have to spend days in manual research. Instead, you can just click this deep research button, ask ChatGPT to either do research or create an outline for your next video. For example, I'll ask it, write an outline for my next YouTube video about how to use AI to blow up on YouTube, cover all the top tier AI tools that can assist creators in every part of the video process, from research and ideation, scripting to editing, titles and SEO, compiled into a comprehensive guide. It's going to ask you more specific questions to help you write it better. For example, what's your target audience? Do you prefer the free tools, paid tools, or a mix of both? So let's say my target audience is business owners with no YouTube channel, mix of both, long form. Let's make it a mix of a tutorial and a personal process. Within minutes, it searches more than 14 different sources across the web, articles, website, forums, and let me come back to you after 15 minutes. Boom, it gave me a full script outline with all the information I need to make the video. And honestly, you could just go ahead and use this, but it won't work if you don't put in some effort. But the amazing thing is, you're not starting from a blank page, which is every script writer's nightmare. Instead, you can spend more time editing the script and refining the message instead of hunting for information, which for me usually ends up in procrastination and, well, writing nothing. By the way, there's one amazing prompt that you can use if you don't know what to make your next video about. So you just ask ChatGPT to search forums and look for the new problems and things that people are asking in a specific niche, so you know exactly what your niche is looking for right now, and make a video about it before anyone else. This is literally a cheat code, guys. Now that we got scripting out of the way, let's get to something even more important: thumbnails. You can write a top-tier Hollywood level script, but if nobody clicks on the video, nobody's gonna watch it. And ChatGPT new image generation model has changed everything. Now, people with zero Photoshop skills can create irresistible YouTube thumbnails. Okay, let me show you how it works. Now, there's one trending unethical way where I see people literally stealing thumbnails and feeding it to ChatGPT and adding a picture of themselves and telling it to swap the original creator's face with theirs. That's not what I'm going to show you, even though, you know, feel free if you want to do it, I don't care. Because honestly, these shortcuts don't work long term. ChatGPT already tried to flag these kind of requests when I tried it. Plus, the YouTube algorithm adapts really quick with these type of tricks, and I think it will soon detect all of these AI copycats. But here's my ethical approach. You simply go ahead and research a niche that is parallel to yours. For example, since I talk about YouTube and business, a parallel niche to me can be copywriting. I find thumbnails that are performing well and I take inspiration from them instead of just stealing them. For example, check this thumbnail. I would go ahead and create a prompt like this: take my image and make me look at the camera, position me at the left side of the image. I'm pointing with my finger at a chalkboard behind me. The chalkboard takes 2/3 of the image with text written on it that says YouTube to X views. Make sure that the font looks handwritten like the chalk in white, and please make the aspect ratio 16:9 for YouTube thumbnail. Now, it kind of looks the same as ripping it off, but I'm not really, because I try to take what works and make it in my own way. For example, I can swap the board with something else, like a computer screen. But the bottom line is, instead of ripping off thumbnails, just ask yourself why they work. Maybe it's the emotion in the thumbnail, maybe it's the color contrast or the bold text. You can even have ChatGPT analyze top thumbnails in your niche to identify common colors, fonts, and emotions, then feed those insights into your thumbnail prompt. This is not stealing, but simply analyzing what works. Another super cool and ethical method that you can do this is to draw a a rough sketch of your thumbnail idea, stick figures and text, nothing fancy, and ask it something like, make the background orange, my shocked face on the right, product image on the left. So again, the bottom line with all of this is that AI did change YouTube and all marketing together. But the thing is, winners are gonna use it to amplify their work. They're gonna use it as a tool. Now you don't need skills. You don't need to pay thousands of dollars for a graphic design or something like that. But you're gonna pay the person who knows what works in a good thumbnail and at the same time knows how to use AI to cut expenses and take it to the next level. All right, now that we got AI handling research and thumbnails, you think that you can just press record, right? Well, not exactly. You see, now being a human in your videos is more important than ever, because most people will try to make AI do everything for them. And you know what happens when the barrier of entry gets too low. The market gets saturated with the same stuff, and what was once quality content becomes the trash level, or the trash version of YouTube. So basically what I'm saying is all the people letting AI run the show for them are gonna fall behind, just like lazy people always do. It's actually so easy to win nowadays, bro. Whether you're getting views or clients through content. Because all you have to do is just to care a little bit about what you're doing, about your video and your audience, and let AI take care of the rest. Be real. That's it. Now, if you're a business owner and you're just starting out on YouTube and you're looking for the fastest way to sign clients through it, I made a free Notion guide for you with the only 4 videos that you need to post to sign clients in your first 28 days on YouTube that I actually use myself and for my clients to sign clients in 28 days. DM me with the word guide on Twitter and I'll send it immediately. All right, start creating.